Hey everyone, it's Jocelyn and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be doing a thrift flip. I have 3 shirts that I'm going to be thrift flipping, and one of them is just a plain white t-shirt. I'll actually show you guys them. So this one's just a plain white t-shirt, and then these 2 I got at the thrift store a while ago, and I've been wanting to thrift flip them, but I haven't had the time. So now I'm finally going to be thrift flipping them. So I guess I'll start off with the easiest one first, and that is this one. So it's just a plain white t-shirt, and I bought this stencil and it just looks like this. And I'm going to be putting this on the white shirt. And I know you can iron it on, so I don't know if I want to iron it on or if I want to sew it on with the sewing machine. It just looks like that. And I think I'm going to sew it on because I feel like if I sew it on, it'll last longer. So this is where I'm going to put the little sun, and now I'm going to iron and sew it on. Okay, so what I did was I drew a little line where I want the design to be. So there's a little line right there, that way I know. And I have the iron right here, and this is a sewing machine in case you're wondering what that was. I'm going to start sewing this. I put my hair in a ponytail, by the way, because it is super hot in my house right now. So I'm done with this shirt, and I just sewed a little line at the top and at the bottom. That way it won't fall off completely if it ever like unglues from the shirt. But this shirt is all done, and it was super easy to make, and I love the sun on it. So now I'm going to move on to my next shirts. These are my 2 next shirts. I just dropped it. And they're both really similar. They are like button-ups. And I love both of them, I just don't like how long they are, so I'll try one of them on so you guys can see how they look. So here is one of them, and they're really cute. It's just that, like I said, they're too long. And I don't want to make them like super cropped, I just want to make them regular length. I'm going to cut it about to here, that way when I fold it, it'll be like a regular length and not super cropped. I have this pen that washes, so if it leaves a mark, it'll just wash out, but I'm just going to make a line right here. As you guys saw, I cut the shirt, and now I'm going to be sewing it. So it looks like this, and I'm just going to be sewing it like this. I gotta make sure I don't sew it that way because that'd be the wrong way. So I have to sew it like this. I'm probably going to sew about that much all the way around. all done and sewn, and that's what it looks like now. And now I'm going to be moving on to the next top. Before I move on to the next top, I had this extra fabric, so what I'm going to do with it is I'm going to make a headband because I really like this pattern. I'm just going to, I'll probably fold it in half like that because there is enough to fold in half. And I'm going to measure this around my head. But I think I'm going to keep the button on it. That way it'll just button on because this isn't stretchy like most headbands are. Most headbands are stretchy and this one's not. So that's why I'm kind of trying to figure this out. Kind of folded the end inside and then I kind of just went like that. And now I'm going to sew this, just a straight line across. So it just looks like this now. It's just like a row. And I'm going to measure this around my head again. I'm gonna get my marker, open my marker up, and then I'm just gonna do a little line right there. Like I said, this marker is washable, so I can just wash it off if I want to remove the blue stain. I had to turn the light on because it started getting darker, but as you guys can see, the button is in the headband, and I just have to sew this side right here because it's open. I have to sew that, and then this headband will be done because that's really all I had to do, and the button came in handy. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side because it's open on both ends. Here is the headband all done, and I have the button end just at the bottom, and I really like how this turned out. On to the last and final thing, which is this one. I'm basically going to do the same exact thing I did on the last one. I kind of want to do like some embroidery on this one though, but I know I shouldn't because I'm not good at embroidery. But I might do some embroidery on the little sleeve right here or maybe on the bottom of the shirt. But I'm going to try this on to see how much I want to crop off of it. So I've pinned this shirt, as you guys can see the pins, and I didn't do this on my last one, but I just decided to do it on this one, and now I'm going to sew it. Okay, so this top is all done, but I want to embroider something on it, so I'm going to look up something easy to embroider on it. Decided I'm going to be embroidering a little tiny sun like right here on the sleeve, so I'm going to go do that right now. Shirt is now done. It is cropped, as you guys can see, and I did the little sun on the sleeve. It's all wet because I washed it because I couldn't really see it because of the blue pen, so I just washed the sleeve, and that's how the little sun looks. Like I said earlier, I'm not the best at embroidery, so that was my attempt at a embroidered sun. So now I'm just gonna show you guys everything that I made. So first up, I have this t-shirt. It has some thread on it, but let me take that off. And it just looks like this, and it has a little sun on it. Next, I have this shirt that I just cropped. It's a really pretty pattern. It's really similar to the other one, but it's just cropped. And then it has a little sun on the sleeve, which is inside out. But it just has a little sun on the sleeve. And that is everything I thrift flipped. I didn't really have a lot of stuff to thrift flip because I didn't go to the thrift store to get this stuff. I just got some things out of my closet, and 2 of them were from the thrift store, and the other one was just a plain t-shirt. But yeah, I tried my best at thrift flipping them, and I had a lot of fun doing it. I love sewing with the sewing machine because it's really easy to do. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and if you did, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye!